You're watching CTOM TV. Knowledge is power.
So the two distinct types, well, there's actually three distinct types of diffuse large B-cell lymphoma. But the medical system tends to break them down into two different types. So there's what we call a germinal center. And so they're thought to be derived from normal germinal center B cells. They are what we call a post-germinal, a germinal center-based disease. In other words, they come from this area of differentiation where the cells are still considered, where they consider the germinal center. And then you have activated B cells, and they're thought to arise from germinal center B cells that are arrested during what we call plasmacytic differentiation. You don't need to know these terms, but this is a post-germinal center transformation process. The reason we're going into this, and you definitely don't need to understand the difference, is you just need to understand that these two types of diffuse large B-cell lymphomas come from two different places. And the reason one is, the reason we need to separate one is they have very different prognosis. They have different genes causing or driving the development of the cancers. So we have basically B-cell, GCB, germinal center B cells, and ABC, which are activated B cells. So in general, ABC subtype, activated B cell subtype, is associated with a substantially worse outcome when treated with standard chemo or immunotherapy or standard care in general. Now, in addition to that, there's also another type. It's called the double hit lymphoma or double expressor lymphoma. And in general, the medical system just says you either have a GCB type or a non-GCB type. So both 2 and 3 are what we call non-GCB types. In general, they're divided into germinal or non-germinal. And most of the studies will say germinal or non-germinal. And if it's non-germinal, just assume it's either a double hit or a ABC subtype.
Okay.
So yeah, germinal center B-cell lymphomas have much better prognosis, and they can respond to standard chemoimmunotherapy, although the response is not that good.
Okay. All right. And so when you're just to be clear, when you're talking about these responses, you're talking about standard chemo and radiation.
Definitely, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily true with precision oncology.
Well, the beauty of precision oncology is it addresses the individual molecular and genetic changes that cause these subtypes. So when you use precision oncology, you are actually treating the type of cancer you have and not generalizing.
Thank you for watching CTOM TV. Subscribe below and stay informed.